Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be having a look at some of the conversions that I've been working on for my Easterling army. Now, the following parts and conversions, I'll run through each one and I'll just show you what I've been doing and what possibly that you could do to your own models to make them a bit more individual. So please just watch this video, and I really hope that you pick something up or you get some inspiration from it. So what can we see? Let's first start with the banner. Okay, I've got lots of banners now, 3 banners on foot, and possibility of making a 4th, but that's just for decoration of army, so it looks good in a cabinet, like a glass cabinet. So, a lot of the conversions are using the bits from the Cataphract kit, and it shows you how versatile that kit is because it just comes with so many pieces that you can spread out throughout your army. So here we have just the first little extra conversions. This is more pieces added on. I've given him a sheath, so he actually looks like he's got a weapon. And remember in my commander's video, I mentioned that I didn't like the top of the standard because it wasn't very decorative, so I added on an extra little kind of piece and then put the spy back in there. So I'm really pleased about that. That looks cool. Still got some filling and stuff to do on him, and as you might have seen, I've also used pieces like the swords to rebuild parts of Flying Class miniatures. So let's go on to some of the more the other banner bearers. I'll just pause it here a second, and we're back. So if any of you are familiar with Easterlings, this is the old banner bearer we used to get in the command set. It was him and this guy. Whereas this banner is okay, because of the release of all the newer banners and the larger ones and the better flowing, I don't like these, and also it doesn't make sense having the serpent on there if you look closely. So I took that. It was quite a difficult conversion, this one, but it was manageable, shall we say, and I completely got rid of the staff part of the banner and drilled it all out, cleaned it up, even cut off the head and replaced it with a plastic head, as you can see there, which works really well, and once that's painted you won't know about it. Added another scabbard, and then because I drilled through there the correct distance, I had to drill through the hands and clean off one of the staffs with the holding hand on it, so it could just slide in, and then on the top I've added the Easterling halberd end. So it was a fun conversion. It was quite tricky because there's a lot of cleaning up to do, but it was quite enjoyable, and it's much better than that one. So next we have a more simpler conversion, and this is just basically an arm swap. If we have a look, just going straight from the Cataphract kit. Now I did get an extra banner bought from someone on the GBHL, no, the Lord of the Rings trading forum, but so put the scabbard on again, and this one I'm going to use as a dismount for this dude, so he's got a shield. I'll probably equip all my banner bearers with shields anyway, just because it increases the survivability, but I think sometimes they do look better without a shield on. So have a look around this guy. This was just one of the old metal ones. Had a bit of cleaning up to do on his leg because the arm was down, and his sword was touching his foot. I had to sacrifice a lot of swords on these conversions, but we get loads in the Cataphract kit, so as you can see from this one. I'll come back to them in a second. Right, and as we have the drummer, now I put these ones, him, the captain and the banner bearers, on metal horses because I don't know, but I just feel when you've got a heavier model it feels more like a captain. Perhaps a bit silly, but I do prefer it like that. So that's the drummer. Very nice indeed. And I stripped the horses. Still got a bit of stuff, but you won't notice that once it's painted. And this is the captain. Now I really like this model. It's got a lot of fluidity to it. And I've put the command horse kind of spike thing on the front, which makes it look very cool. So with these two, and that I've already done this one with a unmounted, dismounted version, I had to do one for these two, didn't I? So this is the captain on foot. So yet again I sliced down the head and then added the cloak and the arm. So you get the main spike and you still get the cloak, so it looks really good, and you get the special face mask. So as you can see, it's a really nice model, and especially, I mean, he's a captain, so he's got to be on a rock, hasn't he? And next we have the drummer. Now there isn't currently a drumming version, so I created this mount. Chopped off a swordsman halfway through his waist. This is again the same one as I created using this dude. And if you can see, I've used the body on this horseman. I don't like to waste parts, so I kind of include them. If I've cut them off somewhere, they go back on another model. So that looks a really nice model. The drums look great, and it just really works. And I've got a really cool dismount model for this dude. Right, next we got all the little arm swaps that I've done. There we go. So loads of plastic arms really increase the dynamic positions and really add something extra to your troops. And this one's got a metal one on, pointing. And this one's slicing down. It was really fun playing around with the positions. And then finally this one, which has the metal torso from the foot soldier. So I'm really pleased with all the conversions I've done, but I want to finally show you one last one, which this is the one I'm most proud of. If any of you know the Easterling captains, you're like, I mean, it's okay, but it's a bit boring. And seeing as I've done one like this, charging in, my brother explained sort of a position that he'd really like to see from an Easterling captain, like swinging his halberd. So I created one. So he's running in, resting his hand on this side, and he's swinging it round. I had to sculpt and resculpt the cloth over the top, if you can see that. I've still got a little bit more work to do, but it was really worth it. This arm's from the Cataphracts kit, which I've extended out a bit from there. And and he's just really in a cool position, running in with the cloak flowing behind. And I've had to fill in head position to get the right position I was after. Like I said, I've got a bit more touching up to do on it, but I'm really pleased with the outcome. So guys, let me know what you think about these conversions. I'm one step further to getting my Easterling army ready to paint, and I'm really looking forward to it. I've just got one more set of Easterlings to buy, and just a normal foot soldier set, I mean. Apart from that, they're completely done. So thank you guys for watching. Check out my Facebook page, links below. Please give it a like. There is some cool content that I've put up there, and I'll try and update it as soon as possible. And I'll be posting more videos soon, plenty of unboxings, and I will get around to the showcases, I promise you this. It's just takes up a lot of time and I've started work now. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this. Take care of yourselves and happy hobbying.